Welcome into another live commitment here on the Rivals Recruits channel. Summer, it's coming to a close. Recruits are heading back to practice or college programs. So let's get these final commitments out of the way before the fall season's here. We got a big one today. Actually, it's always a big one here on the Rivals Recruits channel. Just earlier this afternoon, we had top 100 prospect Deuce Geralds. He committed to LSU right here on this channel. You get notified if you're subscribed, so jump on board, hit subscribe, get notified every time we go live. All right, who are we here for today? We got a top 10 corner in the country, Davon Benjamin out of Corona, California. He's actually ranked a little higher on Rivals. Rivals has him. It's the number 1 corner in the country. He's at Oaks Christian High School. He goes 6 foot 170. He's got a ton of offers, but today we're down to just 5. You see him right there. It's Oregon, Washington, North Carolina, Texas, and Michigan. Those are the finalists. Chat, let me know what you think. Where is Davon Benjamin going? We're going to talk with him here in a second, but first, let's put on the film. 6 foot 170. He stars on offense. He stars on defense. I don't know if we'll see any offensive plays here, but you can see he's electric with the ball in his hands. But on the next level, he's going to make his money as a lockdown corner. Great athleticism, great versatility. Really, he can play anywhere in the secondary, but I love his physicality. Ball hawk in the secondary, but he will come up and hit you with that size, with that athleticism. You can see why he is so coveted. All right. Let's take a look at his social handles. There you see it. Davon Benjamin. Go hit follow. His career's about to take off. We haven't even gotten started. Go hit follow. All right. Sounds like we're ready to go at Corona, California. We got Oaks Christian High School. Davon Benjamin. Davon, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Blessed for the situation I'm in right now. Ready to let the world know.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Now, you got a party going on outside. You've slipped off into the media room, and you're going to commit with us. So we see your top programs right there. The hats are on the table. What was it about these programs that made your final list?
I say, these programs, they showed me throughout, my high school experience and just, my college journeys, it's about the hard work and the discipline, how you apply yourself to all these schools. And I was blessed and fortunate enough to sit down and have conversations with a lot of great men that showed me great examples how to be a good person on and off the field. They really just poured into me, let me know, no matter what, wherever you go, if you end up coming to the school or not, always be yourself, always be you, and, keep that hard edge that you got and always, remind yourself that the work ain't never, it's never stopping. You got to always keep grinding. So I respect every single one of these coaches, for blessing me and just have an opportunity, to put their trust out there and give me a scholarship.
Yeah, and, with those hats on the table, I mean, you really can't go wrong. But at the end of the day, you got to pick one. So the moment is here. Davon Benjamin, say your thank yous and let us know where you are committing to college.
All right, so first, I want to thank the Lord for, blessing me with the talents and the knowledge of, playing this game. I want to thank, my support staff, who I'm here with right now. I want to thank all my loved ones, rest in peace. I want to thank all my loved ones that's here and, supporting me right now. I just want to say, the work it showed me a lot, just having this, small support staff, but having everybody having my back, keeping me accountable when I'm slacking. They being there for me when nobody else was for me, getting me through all the adversity. And I just want to say thank you to all of them behind me. And then, now we ready? Are you ready now? I ain't ready. I'm ready. So, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to. Oh, man. Got drum roll going. I'll be taking my talents to. University of Oregon, baby.
Doc, look at that. Oregon Ducks land another elite athlete. Davon, talk to us. Why was Oregon the best fit for you? Oh, we're celebrating now. We are celebrating. Oregon Ducks land a top 10 corner in America. There it is. Davon, why was Oregon the best fit for you?
I say, just for me, the experience that the times that I've been up there, Coach Landon, Coach, Todd Lupo, Coach Wadu, Coach Hampton, they all just show me love ever since my first time coming up there. They never changed who they were in the process. It's always been all love ever since, Little League. So just really having a real support team that care for you on and off the field, just want to make you a better person. And, the stability part was there. They stayed strong throughout the whole race. You feel me? And then for me, it was just, I know it took a long time, but I went with my gut, and my gut told me, time to be a Duck.
All right. What was Dan Lanning's reaction when you told him?
When I told him, he was actually out of town. So when I told him, like, he just started, Dan, he started going crazy wherever he was at.
Yeah. All right. Well, the chat is going crazy. Duck fans are loving this one. So talk to Oregon fans right now. When Davon Benjamin steps foot in Eugene, Oregon, what can Duck fans expect to get?
The fans, they expect, a straight dog that's going to come there ready to work. I ain't done yet with my story. My story not done.
That's right.
I got still more work to do on my way to get that second contract. That's the goal.
All right. Well, we appreciate, being a part of this step in your process, committing with us here on the Rivals Recruits channel. Go have a blast. I know you got a whole party outside. What are you going to do? Just walk out and tell everybody you're committed?
Nah, they actually heard the whole thing. So as soon as I walk out there, I might get jumped.
All right. Well, go party. Go have fun. Friends, family, teammates, coaches, everybody's hanging out. Appreciate it. And go Ducks.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
There it is. Oregon lands a big one coming off that Tank Jones commitment. Another top 100 prospect today in Davon Benjamin. Let's bring in national analyst Adam Gourney. Adam, you're a West Coast guy. You've been covering Benjamin for a couple years now. What is he bringing to Eugene?
Yeah, I think this is Diamador Lenore 2.0. He has that kind of ability, that kind of talent and versatility. You could put him outside on an island. He could play nickel. He could even play some safety. I remember seeing him for the first time ever as a sophomore and talking to him after the game. And he mentioned Oregon as one of his favorites then. So, as expected is the most overused term in recruiting, but Oregon was here from day one. Michigan made this very interesting late, but the Ducks won out big and get a marquee cornerback in this class now.
I mean, hey, we saw it with the Deuce Gerald's commitment today to LSU. You never know. Even though you might be leaning one way, it's a whole nother deal to close them. They closed on Davon Benjamin today. So you think Michigan probably gave him the biggest run late on this recruitment?
Yeah, I do. I think when he took all of his visits in June, he had seen all of those schools. And I talked to him at a 7-on-7 out here, and he really was raving about Michigan, almost surprised at how much he liked it. All of the connections there, the winning tradition, all of those things. But all of that stuff happens at Oregon too. And Oregon had been there from day one. So they closed on this. I talked to some people close to him in the closing days here before his decision. And they said, we still think it's Oregon. We think they got it done unless Michigan came in with a huge bag late. Even if they did, I think Oregon was way ahead here. But still, your heart does race a little bit and make sure that everything is lined up and ready to go for Oregon. But a huge win for the Ducks. And I don't know if Dan Lanning's jumping in a pool today, but there's definitely reason for a lot of excitement.
Well, Benjamin said he's he's out of town, so I don't know. Maybe he is jumping in a pool somewhere on vacation, but I doubt it, as Oregon is probably back at practice. Oregon has 17 commitments heading into the season. Do you think they kind of hold on to a couple of these scholarships heading into the year and see how they do? I mean, we know they wanted to add Deuce Gerald, so we know they want another defensive lineman in this class, but there's a little wiggle room here. How do you think Oregon plays with it?
Yeah, and Benjamin is the only cornerback committed right now. They're loaded at safety. Jet Washington. They have Manny Iannacho at offensive line. They have Kendre Harrison. They just got Tank Jones. They miss on Gerald's, and it's like, oh, man, they didn't have a great weekend. But, man, they've loaded up. They have some spots left. We'll see how the transfer portal plays out. We'll see what the roster shakeout looks like. But they have some room here to continue to build one of the best classes in the country. Benjamin is a huge piece of it.
Well, appreciate you joining us for this live commitment of Davon Benjamin, top 10 corner in the class. Appreciate you, Adam Gourney.
All right, Josh.
There you have it, Oregon fans. How are we feeling? Let's talk about it. 17 total commitments. You know, this might wrap it up for the summer. If this is it for the summer, it's a great place to kind of put a placeholder in because it's not over. This was commitment season. We know what's coming next. It's flip season. Stay tuned. We'll have more. Thank you guys for watching. Hit subscribe. We at the Rivals Recruits channel are going to have much more live commitments to come. Make sure you get notified. Today was a great one. Davon Benjamin heading to Eugene. He's the number 6 ranked corner in America, number 43 overall. Ducks stay hot. What a week for Oregon on the recruiting trail.